new year was eagerly awaited after the nightmare of 2020 and my continued fight against cancer for a second time. It was Monday the 4th of January, all the excitement of a new year. Woke up fine, my wife was in the shower and I went to ask her a question. But no coherent word would come out of my mouth. Margaret, being an ex-nurse, knew straight away that I was having a stroke. She called 999 and was given a priority admission to A&E at Stepping Hill. Within 3 minutes, I was in A&E stroke unit under investigation, unable to make any sense of what was going on, but very aware of the ability to pray was not affected. Back home, the Brookies house group had been informed, and I knew then that prayer was in hand. By 9:40, Mark Norman had been told, and the PBC prayer chain, also, and church friends at Ellesmere in Shropshire, their group was also giving support, along with other people throughout the country who we knew and friends in church who were aware of the situation. Next morning I went for an MRI scan on the brain which confirmed the stroke. That was before 9 a.m. I have to say, having an MRI scan on your brain is no joke. First of all, it was like something out of The Mask. I had my head strapped in an iron container, with unable to see anything, with about an half-inch space between the cage that I put on my head and the top of the scanner, which was very nice because I couldn't move any way, shape or form. It was all right them saying it would only last between 9 and 10 minutes, but it seemed like an eternity. The brilliant thing about it was the best thing was to close your eyes. Don't even think of looking up, else it would have been quite off-putting. But that was an amazing time to just simply lie back and pray. Back on the ward, speech therapists arrived and they were blown away that all of a sudden my speech was perfect. This was quickly followed by the physio, who came on the ward and wanted to see if I could even coordinate or sit up. I told them, yes, I think I can. So I sat on the edge of the bed and they decided it would be time to have a walk with someone with a trolley in front of me and the staff behind me in case I fell. That was totally unnecessary. And so we walked the full length of the ward with all the staff just looking on aghast. They kept stopping every now and again and pointing things out on the passage walls. Can you read this? How do you know what colour that is? It was like being back in kindergarten. So I read the whole thing and then they said, I can't believe this is happening. And by the time we got back to the bed, they wanted to know what was happening, so I told them about the amazing power of our amazing God. Do I believe in miracles? Oh yes. By 4 o'clock that day, I was home, thanks to a quick thinking wife and the fab ambulance staff and medical staff, but to all those at PBC who believe in the power of prayer. What I would say to you this morning is simply this: faith is one thing, trust is the other answer. You can believe in something, you can believe that it will happen, you can say you have the faith to believe, but until you trust, you won't have any answers. If I go to a light switch and flick it, I have faith to believe that it will come on, but till I actually do it, that's where the trust kicks in, and that's when the miracle takes place and the lights come on. When you pray to God, pray believing that He is able, and He will surprise you by what He can do. Let's just have a word of prayer for all those involved in our health service. Lord, I lift up to you all those who are working tirelessly in our hospitals, making life and death decisions day in and day out. This includes our ambulance service, who have to make the decision about who can receive treatment when there are so few ambulances to get them to hospital. I pray for our doctors and nurses, our speech therapists, our physios, our radiologists, our porters, and all the other ancillary staff. Thank you for their God-given skills, and thank you for their resilience under pressure, especially those working in COVID situations. Grant them your divine protection and renew them daily. For all those working in other sectors providing vaccine cover, pray that we at home will continue to act in a responsible way, not putting our NH staff in unnecessary danger. Help us, Lord, to put our faith and trust in you, our miracle-working God. Make us instruments of your grace and a mouthpiece for the proclamation of your word. Amen.